Hi everyone, thanks for being here. I hope you're still looking after yourselves out there. It's Mental Awareness Week. We're still looking after our mental well-being. So this is Nicole and I'm here with my son.
Hi.
What's your name then?
Just no.
You- Hi everyone, I'm excited. Mental Awareness Week. I'm still talking about stress and resilience. This is Nicole speaking and I'm here with my son.
Keith.
Hi Kate.
Hi.
Are you happy?
Not really.
It's a stress awareness week, so you got to look after yourself. What are you doing so that you stay happy or not happy? Why are you not happy? Because you
Are you asking me?
you got. Hi everyone, Mental Awareness Week. I'm super excited. It's a very important week. It's a week that people need to know more about the mental well-being, know how to look after themselves. I hope we do know a little bit about it. If we don't, that's okay. There's always room for learning. Here I am, Nicole, with my son.
Keith.
Yeah, Keith is here with us. Oh, it makes me, I love it when he's here. It's so hard to get him to come to my show, but when he's here, I'm super excited. So we want to talk about stress and resilience. I want to know from his perspective what stress is and what resilience is. Let's just hear a child saying from, like, representing all the children out there. So, Keith, what do you understand by stress?
Stress is basically like how much, like if you have lots of things in your head, then you're not normally stressed. But then, like if you're just like calm, then you're probably like the opposite of being stressed.
But you can have a lot of things in your head, but not stress really.
Kinda.
Kind of. Because stress, if you define stress, stress is more like how you cope. So if you have a lot of things in your head and you're coping, then that's not an issue, isn't it? But if you've got a lot of things in your head and then it's eating you up, then that is stress. And chronic stress is what get people doing drastic things that they shouldn't do. So what do you understand by resilience? Hi everyone, Mental Awareness Week. I love it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on my channel. This is Nicole and my son
Keith.
Well, we're talking about stress and resilience. We're still talking about that. My arm still hurts. I burnt myself. Oh, if you're doing anything out there that is dangerous, trying to be occupied during this stressful time, just be careful. I went overboard. I overdid it and just burned my arm. It's not healed yet, but we're getting there. So, Kate, what do you know about stress? Yes, yeah, it's a continuation of my show. So, Kate, I just want you to be here to hear a child's point of view regarding stress, because you know what, in this current world people need to talk. We need to talk. There's so much on our gadgets. Parents are so busy working or whatever, and children are so busy being on the gadgets. There's no connection, but we need to know about certain things, and that's why you're here today. What do you understand by stress?
So stress is really just where you have lots of things bunched in your head and you can't cope with it, basically.
So yeah, I define stress as, the way you see something and the way you respond to it, the way you cope with it is what could be stressful for you. So what I say is, what you might find stressful might not be stressful for me. It's different for everybody. You might have seen it in school, how your friends, cope with things. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. What do you know about resilience? What is resilience?
Resilience is where like you would keep going on something even if like you failed in it, basically, and keep going and going until
You don't give up.
yeah.
So a resilient person is a person who's got keeps trying. The situation might be stressful for other people, but them they put themselves out there, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you find yourself? Do you think you're a resilient person in some way?
Not really.
No. What?
No.
You don't stress.
No, I don't.
So does that make you resilient because you don't stress?
No.
What? Describe yourself.
What do you mean? Like, how, like, I wouldn't really be, like, resilient in summer, but I wouldn't be stressed about it.
I don't think you stress about anything at all. Even your lifestyle, your choice of clothes and everything, you would be happy just living with a t-shirt and jeans. You don't stress about what's out there on fashion, what everybody's doing. You don't stress about having, I don't know, some foods, I don't know. You just want, you like a simple life, so
Yeah,
you don't have
basically.
stress at all. I force you to go on holidays, like I force you, like, please come with me, come with me. You don't.
No.
Why is that?
Oh, no, I just, like just being, like, in a simple situation, not doing much.
Simple and being yourself, maybe?
Yeah, basically.
Is that boring? Is simple boring?
It can be, depends what the situation is, because some people's normal is some people's boring, and some people's normal, some people's, like, amazing.
You are, yeah, you like it, you are happy with how you are.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if at all you keep like that and you never change, it's an advantage and a disadvantage in some way. So, when you're grown up, you won't worry, like, when everybody's maxing their credit card. You understand maxing credit card?
Yeah.
Yeah, when everybody's using their credit cards to pay for holidays they can't afford, doing things they can't afford, buying the latest cars, and just living a lifestyle they can't afford. You will be out there just relaxing with your jeans and your blue jeans and a t-shirt, won't you?
Yeah, probably.
You can't be stressed at all.
Not really.
No. So I like to hear your side of the story. And then what are the things that you think people could do to help them, like, elevate stress or make their stressful life easier? What are some of the things you know?
Just like basically a good thing to do is either like just like maybe meditate, or you could just be like doing some calm things where like you're not focused on the things you're like really thinking about in your head, and just doing something else really to get your head away from everything.
Yeah, some people like music. Music does help, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and some schools do have meditation. I don't know whether you've heard of that before. They have like meditation before school sections. Do you know that?
Kind of.
Yeah, and then there's mindfulness as well. You have that in your school?
Not really.
Yeah, where you like sit down and draw and do some paintings and stuff. I think it's a helpful way of relieving stress. If I told you eating is good for you to relieve stress, what would you say?
I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't kind of believe it, but then, because I haven't really tried it, because I wouldn't really know, because when I'm, like, if I'm a tiny bit, like, stressed, not really.
Yeah.
But if I would just be doing nothing.
Yeah, you've not noticed where you feel a lot more stress when you're hungry?
No.
Yeah, most of the people, like, they get snappy. Probably not you, but people get snappy when they're hungry.
Do they?
Yeah, somebody once said a hungry man is an angry man. Just because of that. Okay, we said meditation, eating well, exercise.
It depends what type of exercise. Because some things could relax me, like me playing football will relax.
Do you know what resilience is?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
Like resilience, as in like where you keep like where like you don't give up and things. Like you might be struggling on like summer, like you might not be like earning something, and then you just like keep going, and then even if you don't do it, don't get what you want, you still do it anyway.
It's being able to cope, like keep trying, keep going on. Yeah. Do you think you're a resilient person in a way or not?
Kind of not.
Kind of not. You know what? You don't have the energy resilient people have. Resilient people have really high stamina.
You're resilient?
Yeah.
In what?
I keep putting myself out there. I'm always, like a go-getter, energetic, of high stamina. I don't let stress bring me down. So, yeah, I am a resilient person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Put it in that case, then yeah.
So, what are some of the things that you know about like coping with stress? What do you know that can help people, especially children? Because you are here for child's perspective. You are here to help us understand what children go through, and like you're the voice for kids. Yeah. So, what do you think are some of the things you know that could help children cope with stress?
Like relax, maybe like just like start just like not doing as much, just like kind of just do one thing at a time for a while, maybe.
Okay, just like do bite-sized things for themselves,
Yeah, basically.
not taking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I told you to deal with stress, even for children, eating well is good, sleeping well is good, exercise is good, what would you say?
What do you mean, like, as in?
Like the more you exercise, the less stressed you become. The foods you eat are very important. Foods help in elevating stress. Would you be able to understand that? You're yawning! Yes! Rhonda is nice. So we've said exercise is good, eating well is good, meditating is good, and talking to somebody, somebody you trust.
Probably the most important one, because if you have someone like you trust, or like someone who's close to you, then they'd probably like understand you.
I think it's the most efficient one. It's because human beings, we are meant to socialize, we're meant to talk to people, and we do realize nowadays it's not happening a lot more. So yeah, it's good. In your school, do you have such facilities to talk to somebody?
Well, like there's like kind of like a place where like lots of people group together for like games and like board games, mostly that, and talking and kind
Yeah,
of stuff out.
one-on-one talking, like where you can tell
It's
somebody
not really
something.
one-on-one talking. It's like groups.
Groups. There's no like personal where you want just a
you
thing,
can,
a
like
secret.
in there you can get a teacher to be personal.
Yeah, if you have something that's troubling you, because it's really important, kids, to have somebody to talk to. Sometimes you don't want to talk to, you don't want to talk to your parents or your friends. Sometimes you just want somebody else that you really trust. So it's really good for that. Cool. And you did say define stress as when having a lot of things in your head, didn't you? That's what you said.
Yeah.
So if you have a lot of things in your head, I did put this as a point. Maybe delegate some of the things. If it's work or stress, work, house chores stressing you, you can let somebody help with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that doesn't involve kids much, but maybe just for adults and stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, cool to have you here.
Yeah.
But you don't seem to be. I'm so happy. I'm always happy to have you here. What are you going to tell my friend? Hi, what are you going to say to finish off?
So basically, if you want, you can like and subscribe and turn on notifications.
Yes, turn on. Yes, you heard him. Please subscribe and use the comment section to tell us what you thought about today's discussion. We'd like to hear from you, what you know about stress, how you're dealing with children, or all that. We'll reply to all of them. Thank you and bye.